Ladies and gentlemen, take your seats. We're going to start the first of the two senior finals. Introduce our two finalists. Firstly, serving from Limerick is the 2016 champion, Martina McMahon. And receiving from Cork is our five-time champion, Catriona. Today's referee is Margaret Gore from Wexford.
Has kicked in. We're just about to be on the way in the My Club Shot.ie All-Ireland 86 by 30 senior singles final. Martina McMahon from Limerick, the lefty to serve. Catriona Casey from Cork receiving. It's Paul Fitzpatrick here. I'm joined in the commentary position by Cormac McMahon. And that's an early error by Catriona there, Cormac.
Yeah, very unlike Catriona. She's usually very consistent. Just take a few minutes to settle in.
Martina starts with a two-wall serve into that tricky glass wall. Catriona on the right. It's going to be interesting just to figure out the styles. I haven't personally seen this pair of players playing in the big court before. Oh, lovely shot by Catriona.
Yeah, it's a bit of a contrast of styles. You know, Martina, once she gets hot, she's hitting the ball 100 miles an hour, going for the kills. And Catriona, she's not as aggressive, but
that's a smart serve by Catriona. Just not a whole pile of pace on it, forcing Martina to make a good swing herself and return it with the right overhand, which is probably a difficult shot for anyone who's naturally left-handed.
Yeah, it was identical miss to Catriona's first miss, so 2 points, 2 mistakes.
A bit more speed in that one, maybe a little bit of pop on it, but the adrenaline's probably high at this stage.
Lucky break there by Catriona. I think so, yeah.
Just about up.
Hit the front wall and then crotch.
A lot of nerves there in the early stages, Cormac. We've seen it, 2 hand errors and a fluke really, and 1 kill from Catriona. That's how the first 4 rallies have been decided.
Yeah, these two are obviously the 2 most dominant ladies in the world at the moment, but nerves definitely affects everybody. Another good shot there from Catriona. Floated it up softly to the front right corner.
3-1.
Reminds me of the way you killed in the front right corner. Another hand there by Martina. 4-1. I spoke to Catriona during the week and I said to her,
4 serves 1.
how long did it take you to get over losing the Worlds? And she said, I'll let you know when I do. So that'll tell you how much she's hurting after that. And this might help provide some balm for the sore.
Definitely, Catriona, she's a winner. You know, everything she does, she doesn't even like losing an argument. So it's bred into her. That's the way she is. So she'll be gunning for this title.
5-1.
Martina, of course, at the moment has the world title, the Irish one-wall title, and the Irish senior small ball title. So Catriona will be trying to get one away from her.
But Catriona's a great front runner. If she gets in front of you, she doesn't stop. She can pile on the misery. And Martina wouldn't want to give her a big lead here because she's very dangerous when she gets out in front like that. She gets her confidence up.
Definitely, and of course there's no timeouts here either, so she doesn't have any time to compose herself. It's going to be go, go, go. There's a setup for Catriona, and she takes it. Early doors here, it's all Catriona.
And the minor singles final was won by Jack Holden from Kilkenny, who beat our county man Conor Owens in the semi-final. Good performance by Jack. He beat Dara Keane 21-12, 21-8.
Yeah, it seems to be a trend from Kilkenny and the underage at 60 by 30. They're definitely the dominant county. Martina seems somewhat, I'm not going to say lethargic, but it's not like herself. She's only floating the ball up, not really attacking at the moment. So she needs to get something going quicker. This first game could get away from her very quickly. She has to put this one away.
Oh,
which she does.
I really love watching Martina play. She's a very stylish player.
1 in and 7 out.
I really feel that she's brought the ladies' game to a new level, along with the likes of Ashley Riley and Catriona Casey as well. But just that left hand is an absolute weapon of Martina's.
Definitely is, and it's very competitive between the two. Every time you can't pick a winner. Who do you pick as your winner here today, Paul?
Very, very difficult to pick them. I think again, I haven't seen them playing Big Alley before, but chance for Catriona. Well taken. Catriona really looks really focused and fired up for this one.
Yeah, I've seen them play in the Big Alley
7 serves 1.
twice before now, and both were crackers. So I was really looking forward to today. It's got all the hallmarks going by the past matches of being a classic.
Well, this first game is going to be one-sided by looks things. It's 8-1 unless Martina can find her range. See, Catriona doesn't make many mistakes.
No.
Whereas Catriona plays a more, it's what you could say, it's like almost like men's senior handball, and she's very attacking. So it's a real contrast in styles.
Yeah. Catriona, you know what you're going to get. She make you work for everything because she rarely gives away silly shots. Just the first miss was the only miss hit of the match so far for Catriona, and there we go, a dead roller.
Lovely shot.
And I know I'm not being hard on her saying she's consistent. Like
9.
take nothing away when she's in
9-1.
around the front like that, she's deadly. Martina's struggling a wee bit with that serve.
Hand out. 1 in and 9 out.
Power serve down the right off that glass. Opportunity.
Up though. Big Alley
And
ball does
out.
funny things in the air, Cormac. Sometimes it seems like it's speeding up, sometimes it'll almost turn in the air, but you have to be hitting it as a certain power to put that effect on it.
Yeah.
Martina seems to be able to, she's at that threshold of power.
She had the whole left side of the court there open, and she hit it, and the ball arced and came back at Catriona. At that time, her power just worked against her.
Yeah, you're right, that can happen too. Let's see that right on their hand. Solid enough.
Oh, lovely floated dump shot with the left hand in the left corner.
Martina just doesn't appear to be as up for this as she would have been.
10 serves 1.
She needs to get her head up, get back into this, or it's going to run away from her very quickly.
Chance for Catriona.
Oh.
Hand out.
Groans from the crowd there. Nobody saw that one coming.
1 in and 10 out.
The crowd aren't fully engaged in this one really yet because it's kind of one-sided. Needs to be a bit closer to get the neutrals going, to quicken the pulse.
Good defensive shot. Yeah. She kind of cut under it with the left hand, and floated it back. You can see that there, how clever Catriona will play. She'll keep any kind of only 3/4 swings down to Martina's left.
No, it's just.
And here's our chance now, front left.
Down the right.
Well called. Brilliant shot.
Yeah, smart shot. Smart shot.
Smart play. Two floated balls down to Martina's
10
right.
serves 1.
Then one down the left. Waited till she had her chance and took it.
That's a good serve. See, again, Catriona should really be flying that ball. I suppose 10-1 up, we can't quibble, but there's a lot of overhand play here. A lot of this balls could be cut out. Of course, it's a very easy game sitting out here.
Definitely. Well
Well
done.
got. Right corner.
Oh, she's
Overhand.
gonna overhand down to the right, yeah.
Great shot.
Now Martina shoot. Dug out.
Down the right. That's a lovely shot.
Yeah.
Shot.
Clever play there by Martina, biding her time, not forcing it, and when she got the proper
10
chance, she went
1
for it,
serves
executed.
10.
This has to be put away, and it's not.
Oh, a little bit passive. Got to be more aggressive than that. Bit of luck there for
Hand
Catriona.
out.
Yeah, but Martina brought it upon herself there. Bit pedestrian.
10 serves 1.
Catrina's overhand left, it's so solid. She rarely misses. Her offhand, look, there we go. And
There you go,
drive
yeah.
Martina deep again. Brilliant shot.
Martina probably needs to just get in there and take a few of those balls out of the air.
Play it
Oh.
again.
I've watched Catriona warming up before, and she'll put the ball in her left hand. This in the small alley, and over and over and over, throw it up, hit that left, bring it back. Her left hand, it's just super
serves,
consistent.
Catriona,
Gets right
and
of
it's
the
10-1.
hole every time.
Yeah, she doesn't miss very much, in fairness. Probably in the All-Ireland final, she maybe tightened up a little bit the closing stages and maybe stopped going for a few shots. So I think she'd have learned a lesson from that. I think this game gets tight. We're going to see Casey going for a few more shots.
It's a good serve, aggressive.
Again, though, it's coming around. It's easily returned. Needs to be doing a little bit more with it. Down the left. Oh, attacking that right overhand.
We haven't seen Martina serving from the right yet. Might be a smarter play onto Catriona's left side. There we go. Brilliant shot.
Brilliant shot, but again,
I
felt like it was gettable. I think once Catriona saw her sort of get her feet set and go for the shot, she sort of left it. Just an awful lot of nerves on show here.
Yeah.
That's a good shot.
It's coming back.
Again, gotta fly this ball. Great shot. Great shot.
Lovely shot, just using the angles, clipped the sidewall and
10 in and
brought
2
it around
out.
the corner. Great shot, Catriona.
Pull on it again.
Fluky serve. And Martina again, just too pedestrian. Needs to attack that ball.
Nice kill. Martina started to find her range a little bit, but I have to say, it feels like both girls they're sort of playing forward by 20 in there. Obviously, they don't have the roof, but I haven't seen one ball being taken out of the air just yet. Which, whatever player just gets their confidence and gets a little bit more aggressive, I think we'll have a huge opportunity here.
Maybe it just goes to show this year they've had far less preparation for this All-Ireland final than every other year. You know, up until late August they were playing 40 by 20. I'm sure they took a week or two off. They were definitely due it. So they've only maybe had a month of preparation before today, whereas usually they'd have 3 or 4 months. So maybe that has a lot got to do with the lack of flying the ball and a lot of side arming going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
10 serves 3.
Here's a big setup for Martina, centre court, has to put it away. And she does! Great shot. The sidearm spin on that was just brilliant. Took it right round the corner. Flat.
Beautiful shot. Absolutely beautiful shot. And this game's starting to heat up a little bit.
Still serving it. Got that serve around. Oh, what a response from Casey. 3-inch kill with the left hand.
10 in and 3 out.
Both players starting to settle down now, looking confident.
Down the right.
No.
It's just her footwork let her down there. She kind of stood and swung.
Martina's a little bit lazy on her feet today, which doesn't like her. She's just not moving as well as she can.
Hand out.
So here we go. She's going to change up her serve from the right here, put it down to.
And use the power.
I think that's a better serve.
Yeah, it is. It's forcing a return with the left at an awkward height.
Here's a chance. Good shot. She got away with that one. She's smiling at her coach, Pat Murphy, in the crowd there, because she knows she got away with one there, but they all count.
Yeah. There's really no purpose to that shot from Catriona. She just needed to either.
Here we go.
Either skip it or kill it. But to leave it 4 or 5 foot off was criminal in the big alley. 5-10. Catriona just trying to shake the shoulders, shake the tension out.
There's a better pop off those serves now. And as I say that, the commentator's curse. Catriona rolls one out with the left.
10 in and 5 out.
Catriona's really up for this today. She wants to get her crown back.
Well, she still has the big alley crown, of course. She pointed out to me actually during the week that one of the previews said that Martina was the champion. And she said,
I don't think she would have been too happy about that.
No.
There was a gettable ball by Martina. Missed. Yeah, it was 2 years ago since Martina had the title, so it's tit for tat over the last number of years.
11 serves 5.
11-5. Sure, again, like if Catriona would take an extra couple of steps in and fly that ball, she'd be winning an awful lot of rallies a lot easier. But it's difficult. It's difficult in this court as well. Unlucky. Yeah, beautiful strike by Martina. Martina's striking the ball really well when it sits up for her, but she just needs to get the feet moving and
Do it more
do it
often.
more often.
5 serves 11.
5-11. Move your feet. Smart shot, but just trying to force it there. She after covering 30 foot across the court and then
11 in,
And the real low
5
percentage
out.
shot.
moving
Saw you doing that in
backwards.
training last night, a very similar shot.
Yeah, but mine
I wanted
rolled.
to talk to you about it.
Mine rolled.
It eventually rolled.
And out. 5 serves 11.
So 2 hand errors from 2 players. Back in as we were.
Well got. Unlucky.
Not quite. So
Good effort.
smart serve there by Martina down
Yeah.
the blind side.
6 11.
A lot of players struggle with that right side wall.
Yeah, having played in here for college, it's a difficult court. Really takes some getting used to.
Oh, wonderful shot.
Excellent shot into her
Mark 7.
lesser preferred
7,
corner.
11. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Just
Play it
gonna
again.
reserve here. Catriona was not set when that serve was taken.
Great. 7 11.
So reserve. The game really tightening up now.
Really is.
Only 4 points in it, which is nothing.
Mark
Make that
8.
3.
8
Trina
serves
just
11.
starting to tighten up a little bit on these shots. She can't afford to do that. Oh!
And out.
A little bit of luck.
11 in and 8 out.
Now let's see what serve Catriona goes to now. She was 10-1 up.
Lob serve down the right, so she's shaping up to do it, and down the left. Bit of a,
Mark.
is that a
12.
court hinder?
Uh,
No?
serves
Martina's got to
8.
be on her toes though. That's a
Gonna
good
pop
shot.
out.
Well got.
Here's the set up front left. The power she generates in that
And
shot's
then-
That's
unbelievable.
it.
It's
Cormac,
sped
that
up.
shot. The ball dropped for Catriona. She had a good
8
pass shot.
serves
Martina did well to get
12.
it back. The ball dropped for Catriona around the short line. And she did absolutely nothing with it. She didn't neither fly it, nor kill it, nor pass it. She just hit an overhand shot and set Martina up. And you can't get away with that sort of passive play.
Here's a big setup, has to be put away. And
Well
it's not.
got. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant play by Casey. Fantastic.
Casey read her like a book there. She stepped into the front court before Martina even hit that shot,
12
anticipating what she was going to
serves
do,
8.
and a little feather touch into the front right. Excellent reading by Catriona.
Yeah, beautiful shot by Catriona. 12-8. I can see this going to a third one.
There's another serve you think it has to be pulled on.
It's not to be critical, but I just think that whatever player would starts to fly a few of these balls will start earning points a lot more quickly.
Definitely, yeah. Haven't seen the two of them playing in their previous couple of finals. It's something they
8
both
serves
usually
12.
do. So
Yeah, I think it's-
neither player are playing to their full potential
Yeah,
yet.
they've just played so much forward with 20 this year and they're so good that was good enough to get them to the final. Hand error by Catriona.
Mark. Nine serves 12.
It is a fantastic standard. I know from watching ladies finals in the past, I feel like these two girls are playing at a higher standard than we've seen before in 60-30 handball.
Yeah, they definitely are.
Like, that's a fantastic shot. At a tricky height to come over like that and keep it down. It's just a
It's almost
10.
like a one-wall
10
shot there.
serves 12.
Wide arm pull
Carty or
across the
Kennedy
court.
hit that shot, Cormac, later on this afternoon. We'd be raving about it.
Oh, tricky
Doherty,
bounce there.
Doherty.
Tricky bounce.
Mark.
Catriona really could do nothing with that.
11.
She got a
11 serves 12.
very awkward bounce. So 11-12 after having a big lead of 8 or 9 points. It's all square.
Mark. And it's together 12.
Now the crowd are getting a wee bit more animated. This is what the crowd came for. They want a close contest.
12 all, and I suppose it was 10-1.
And here's another point.
Another one.
Mark. 13 serves 12.
And another setup for Martina.
Oh, good shot by
good
Catriona.
shot.
And out.
Smart, very smart shot.
Maybe a little bit of luck
12
in
in
it by
and
Catriona,
13
but she
out.
got her hand to it, got a good contact. Martina hadn't done enough with it, and that's what happens. There we go. Martina stepped in and flew that ball, and
Hand
immediately
out.
results in a handoff. So maybe she's getting to realise it's what she's going to have to do is
13-12.
push up and attack that serve rather than waiting on it to drop
Yeah,
and die
well,
in the corner.
We've been saying that for a while here.
It's a good shot down on the glass.
Bit of a miss hit, but Catriona was in the right place. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. There was just
And
enough on
out.
it.
Just as she was swinging, I think she saw Martina stepping in and put it even further out to the right, just out of her reach. Great shot.
12 serves 13.
Martina was trying to do the right thing there, though, and stepping in and attacking the ball. That's what 60-30 is all about. Whoa, complete miss hit there
And
by
out.
Catriona, sending it up into the skylights.
13 in and 12 out.
There's another serve, has to be pulled on.
I feel like Catriona is just spooked a little bit here by Martina at the minute. Oh, but that's
And
a bad
out.
miss by Martina.
Almost identical to what Catriona just did.
I can just see Catriona
12
mouthing the words,
serves
come on to
13.
herself. She knows she just needs to get back into her groove. She was 10-1 up and she's now gonna, you work it out for me, Cormac. she's now lost, she's gone what?
12 points, 2.
12-2 run. She has this though, should have, well got.
Oh,
lovely touch.
lovely touch.
Mark, and it's together at 13.
It's a good shot by Martina with the right hand down into that corner. Gets herself a chance here.
Oh,
Mark.
missed by that's
Yeah,
a huge.
She went for that
14. 14 serves 13.
wide
Catriona had
shot
been finding
again.
hard to get points there, and now she's got two sort of handy ones.
Here's a setup off the back wall for her.
Down the left.
Another miss hit.
Mark.
And that ball, oh, it came back. So, three gifts really.
Well, the first one I suppose was a good touch in the front court, but the two poor shots since that.
15. 15
Makes it
serves
15-13.
13.
So that momentum in this match seems to have swung the other way again with Catriona on a run. And another big opportunity here. And it's duly taken. Good shot.
Mark, 16. 16 13.
Yeah, definitely the confidence is growing here.
Yeah, it's a very, very dangerous player, Catriona Casey, when she's confident, because they're both fantastic players. Oh, what a shot.
There we go.
That's what we're talking about. Should go for that a little bit more. I suppose everyone does when the confidence is up, but for a
17.
safe player.
17 serves 13.
I don't even think, even when she lost those number of points, she didn't dip overly. It was Martina got on a hot streak like she always does, but then she cools off.
Mark.
The vary in that, Martina can go on a run of 10 or 12 points unanswered.
18,
Catriona will
18,
hold that
13.
pace up. So Martina's forms just have to dip in that little bit again, and Catriona's edging ahead.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with you to an extent, but I thought Catriona maybe made a couple of hand errors that she wouldn't usually make, but it was definitely the biggest
Being
part of it was
forced.
Martina had upped the game, big style.
Here, Martina has to make this shot.
Left corner. There it is.
Oh, and she does.
And out.
So she was 13-12 up. She's lost 6 in a row. She needs
13
to
in
tag
and
on a few
18
points
out.
here. Interesting that Martina's after going back to the serve that wasn't getting her the points. She got all that run from serving from the right hand side of the court.
Well got. Unlucky.
Oh, it's not.
Unlucky.
Mark.
Unlucky.
14. 14 18.
That's
And
a
down.
criminal
Bad
miss.
hand there.
18 in and
Not
14
something I'd
out.
expect from Martina, especially on that left hand. such a difficult serve to pull on. You're not sure whether it's going to bounce on the glass or on the concrete. You don't know
And out.
what way it's going to come off. So good return there from
14
Martina,
serves,
forcing
18.
the mistake from Catriona. Sitting up.
Chance.
Oh, this spin on that
And
from Casey
out.
just took it away. But I thought Martina didn't need to go from that shot from the back left. She's
18
kind of
in
forcing
and
a wee bit.
14 out.
Catriona was always going to pick that. You know how fast she is around the front court.
So can we see some of these comments that are coming up on the live stream here, Cormac? Coverage is not great. Good kill.
19. 19 serves, 14.
Someone asked, how did you... Fantastic game, Park Mio says. Yeah, it really is a fantastic game. Both players are starting to come into it. It's a really enthralling game here.
Mark.
And here we are at game ball. I didn't see this coming after
20.
tightening up so much. 13 all
Game
after
ball
a great
serves,
comeback.
14.
And then Catriona just yet again went on a roll of points. But it's not over till it's over.
Martina will go for it anyway. Catriona's got to go for this. Why not? On the right.
Refuses the
Martina gets a
chance.
half chance on that left hand, she'll go for it. Catriona's got to match that aggression. She's being smart though, she's not giving her the chance on her left.
It's a good shot by Martina, forcing Catriona.
Oh, she's gone for a great shot,
Great
just
shot.
what we were
On the
saying.
left.
Great shot.
Martina looks a little shell shocked there. She's thinking, I'm after getting 12 points to 1 up on her, and then Catriona completely turns it around again. So after game 1, it's Catriona Casey that leads on a winning the first game on a scoreline of 20-14.
21-14.
For all your handball needs, it's as easy as A, B, C.
Okay, folks, a few minutes break.
Accessories, balls, clothing. Visit gahandball.ie today.
And we decided to get our transition year students to build their own one walls. So they began building 2 walls, and since that it's grown in popularity. I think I began with about 4 students playing. Now there are about 70 kids playing here every lunchtime.
We're going to open up the hall every day at lunchtime. The kids will be down there every day, so it's been taken off massively, and that's why we've took the girls to the competition today. It's popular with the girls as well as the boys in the school.
From our point of view, there was a real push between myself, I guess, as a promoter of the sport independently, but also with the PE department. With PE now being announced as a leaving cert subject, it's only going to grow in stature.
We have hundreds of schools across the country playing handball, and I have more and more schools contacting me each week looking to get started. You go to the schools at break time and lunchtime, and you see the children lining up playing handball, so it's a great activity to keep children occupied. But the overall initiative of the school to one wall is to get more children playing at the handball clubs.
There are variations on the type of backwall shot, which depends on the height and trajectory of the ball, the player's positioning on the court, and your opponent's position on the court. Essentially, the aim is to return the ball from the backwall before it bounces on the floor. Move the body in line with the flight of the ball as it travels to the backwall, and also then as it rebounds off the back wall. Don't let the ball get behind you. aim to strike the ball in the midline of the body. Let the ball drop and aim to strike it low to the ground, as to produce a low trajectory parallel to the floor. Recommended when the player is on the back foot and hasn't adequate time to get into the desired pre-shot position. The key thing is to move with the ball, both in towards the back wall and back out again. It is not adequate to just wait for the ball to rebound. Practice by throwing the ball onto the back wall and allowing it to bounce twice to practice moving in and out with the ball. To break it down further, practice with the ball in your hand, finishing the movement with a throw of the ball. This will enable you to focus on good movement without having to worry about the ball connection. The sidearm is the most complex of the three strokes and is mainly used as an attacking option to hit either kill shots or low passing shots. It is also the most prominent stroke among the game's elite players to hit low power serves. Watch a few demonstrations. Body in crouched position, facing sidewall. Weight starts on back foot and transfers onto the front foot. Elbow is bent and wrist.
Okay, and we're just about ready here for game number 2. Catriona Casey in to serve first. Martina needs to try and turn the thing around. You know, she was miles behind in the first one, got herself right back in it, actually led by 2 points, and that lead was completely spurned, it would seem, because Catriona got a roll of points to close out quite comfortably in the end. So Catriona Casey, no surprises, starting with the serve that has caused Martina the most bother. Early opportunity for Martina, and she hits it. Takes the hand out. Good attacking shot. That's what she needs to do.
Let's see what serve Martina's going to go with here.
And back over to the right. I was surprised she went away from that serve, having won a lot of points on it. Maybe a bit of a mental lapse. There we go. Great shot by Martina, attacking into the front left, and it cracks out off the left side wall.
1-0.
1-0. Full side of the left. Oh, that's a very bad miss. Full left hand side of the court was free there for Martina. Had to hit it anything 3, 4, 5 foot up. It was a winner, and she put it into the floor. Dirty shot into the back left here, and Catriona Casey's overhand just lets her down that occasion, but it was a very tough shot.
You can see in Martina's demeanour, she just looks a little bit more determined here, I think.
Yeah, she means
hit
business.
The ball a bit harder.
Chance here for Casey, and she doesn't take it. You know, she has to go for the kill there, realistically. And it cost her.
2 serve 0.
2-0 to Martina McMahon here. Early days in the second game. That's set up here off the back wall. And Catriona turns onto her left side. Could have taken that with her right, and it costs her. Poor judgment there from Catriona. If she had adjusted her feet, taken it on her stronger hand, and attacked it properly, left it up, and Martina, rightly so, capitalised on it. And here's another chance to go 4-0, and it's taken. So it's all one-way traffic early in this match here with Martina McMahon taking the lead.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Catriona can respond here. I predicted that we'd see a third game.
Martina's going to go for this shot. Decides to drive it back, and here's a chance. That has to be taken. There you go.
And
Punished.
out. 0 in and 4 out.
You know, at this level here, it's either a kill or a pass 3 or 4 foot up deep. Anywhere in between, it's a dead duck. You're going to get punished. Here's a chance for Catriona to get her first point on the board. Not taken.
Shot.
Takes it on the second time of asking.
Mark, 1 serves 4.
Great shot there by Catriona.
Mark,
Using her court
2
awareness.
serves 4.
Didn't need to be a flat kill. Just about 9 inches up. Guides it onto the front wall and gets another point. Here we go again with the left. Leaves it up. Martina gets away with one there. It looked like it was going to hit the ceiling. Has her chance. Dirty shot by Catriona down into the corner. Great shot by Martina. Great shot there. Overhand with a touch of spin. Just took it away from Catriona the whole way.
4 in and 2 out.
4-2. I think both players are starting to play a little bit better now, though. A little bit more aggressive, cutting the ball off. That's a good serve. A good return too.
Play it again, play it again.
Just a bit of a tangle in the middle of the court.
4-2.
It was just down to a miss hit by Martina, bringing it right down the middle where she wasn't trying to hit it.
Great shot.
Oh, it came up.
Oh, unlucky.
And out.
Groans from the crowd there. Everybody thought Martina had made that. It
2
would have been a
serves
fantastic
4.
pick, but just shy by about an inch.
Just about made it over the short line.
Yeah. The referee had a good look at it. It's the right call. Just made it over.
Is this going to drop for Martina? Ah, lovely. Great power. Ah, excellent shot. Fantastic shot there by Catriona.
Yeah, Martina was pinned behind her. She's kind of rushing up behind Catriona a wee
3
bit.
serves 4.
It's leaving herself under pressure. So the lead cut to 1. That's
Mark.
a lucky
Sluggish,
bounce, but
sluggish.
it's very sluggish for
together a
Martina.
4.
Exactly. She's looking out and shaking her head. You know, for a player of her quality, she has to, expect the unexpected there, be on her toes and make that ball. Very lethargic attempt.
1 short. Second serve.
Here's a chance.
Looking at the body language here, let's see now.
That's what you need to do.
And
I was
out.
about to say Catriona's body language just looks a little bit more comfortable here, but
4 serves 4.
that left hand is like a nuclear clock. It's just absolutely unerring.
Just interestingly, like, she hasn't hit the camera hole on the front of the court. When Martina gets her game going in here, that's where she kills. She doesn't kill into the corner. She doesn't kill left or right. It's centre on that glass.
5.
2 years ago when she was the
5
champion,
serves
it
4.
got absolutely peppered at 100 mile an hour every time. She hasn't just dialed in her killing yet. And that's what she's going to need to do. She's going to
Here's a chance.
grind out a result against Casey.
Certainly McMahon has more power, but Casey might be a little bit faster on her feet. Such an intriguing clash style between these two great players.
Definitely. Great power on that pass shot by her offhand by Casey.
That's a good shot. I like that shot. Just nice and straight.
Here's a chance for Martina, which she doesn't take. Oh, good call by Martina, or by Catriona. From up here,
Mark.
I thought she had got it, but you know, the player knows best, and it's great sporting call. That's what we could see.
I don't. From my angle, I could see she didn't get it, but a very good call.
So, that's what we like to see. Great shot there.
I thought Catriona possibly could have made that one, but it's ebbing and flowing here.
Everyone's not as light on their feet around the front court as yourself, Paul,
well,
to make that.
That's it. Like, they call me the cat of Virginia.
Mark.
Oh, that's just totally
8.
deceived
8
Catriona
serves
there.
4.
The bounce off the glass. Very easy point.
Oh,
Hand out.
she responds with a lovely fluke into the front
4
right.
in and 8 out.
Swings and roundabouts. You know, she got done with a tricky serve there and then got one back.
That's a good serve. That's a very good serve into the
Mark.
glass. I played a lot in this corner when I was in college, and
5 serves.
the back
8.
right corner where the two glass panels meet can be tricky if you're not playing a lot in it.
Yeah, when you're looking straight at it, it's very hard to get a depth perception on it and how far away from the glass the ball actually is. It doesn't make a shadow on the wall like it would on the other side wall, and you
Hand
can
out.
swing at fresh air sometimes.
Yeah, that was a poor mistake by Catriona there.
8 in and 5 out.
I think she struggles a wee bit with the power. Not sure she's fully comfortable when the ball's been hit that hard at her. 8-5.
Oh, Martina
Hand
puts one
out.
into the floor there.
5 serves 8.
Two girls are sussing each other out on that rally there, and the first mistake comes from Martina, and Catriona did not take the opportunity. It was handed to her, and Martina said thank you very much
8 in
and
and
kills that
5
ball.
out.
Great shot.
It's such an interesting clash of styles because Catriona is the more aggressive player, but
What a serve.
sorry, Martina is the more aggressive player with more
Mark.
power, but Catriona is probably quicker and such a great
You okay,
competitor and
Catriona?
doesn't make many mistakes. It's
9
a classic clash
serves
of styles. That's a
5.
great serve by Martina.
Yeah, obviously it's not all about power, but when you look at the men's game, you know, all of the men definitely hit the ball very hard. You know, it's not as if any of them are only hitting it at 70% power, but within the women's here, like, there's definitely a big step up with the power between Martina and Catriona, but it doesn't seem to matter. It's always tit
Well
for tat
got.
between the two.
Chance.
Ah,
Lovely
great
shot.
shot. Straightened out lovely down the wall. Great shot by Martina. Or by Catriona, sorry.
There's 5 serves 9.
Now, what's Catriona going to come up with here now? I think maybe she needs to think about changing that serve. Martina thought about pulling on an excellent serve.
Hand out.
Yeah, Catriona had the hard work done. She got there, but she just didn't.
9
didn't
in and 5
punish,
out.
punish her.
Martina just poked it down the wall. That's all it needed to be. That serve,
Play it again. Check the
she
ball.
just needs to do a wee bit more. It's hitting it maybe a bit too
You all right,
hard, and it's
Martina?
cracking off the sidewall too early. She'd be better off putting a bit more height into it, into the back left, and draw
So it's 9
Catriona
serves
around.
5.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. It's a lovely looking serve, but really the end result is nothing spectacular.
Obviously, it's the harder side for her, being a left-hander, but
That's more like it
she
from
should be able to
Catriona.
maybe underhand with even a closed fist and come around the ball to drop it into that left corner and across the back wall.
Ten serves 5.
10-5. She's going to try and clip that left side wall again. No, she's back down the right. That serve worked well with earlier.
Didn't work that time, I'm afraid. Be
5
interesting to see
in
if she
and
tries
10
that serve
out.
again, because she got rightly punished there.
First time we've seen the cameraman rattle.
that serve has to be pulled on. It's not. Gives up a semi chance to Catriona, not taken.
Good shot. That's a winner, that's it. No, well got. Back wall.
Better movement here by Martina. Cagey rally here, important.
Well got, well dug out. McMahon doesn't go for it, but it's a good ball. I like the look of that.
It's an interesting flight on that one. Using all of the walls.
Martina is in control of this rally.
She was until she did that.
Now. Back wall. What a rally.
Oh, she just got a wee bit too much of the ball and hooked it across her body. Great rally, and
excellent rally.
The crowd acknowledging it.
Catriona's not going away.
Mark for Catriona. 6 serves 10.
6 serving 10 here, so still finely poised this match. It'll be interesting to see.
Shot.
Great shot. Maybe in the men's match afterwards.
And
I know
out.
we're saying neither of these players seem to be pulling on
10
the ball
in
very much,
and
having
6 out.
concentrated so much on 40x20 for the last number of months. Robbie McCarthy, of course, had a big involvement at the World Championships, winning the doubles title again with Dermot Nash. So he wouldn't have had as much preparation as other years, whereas Owen Kennedy stayed at home. He didn't go to the Worlds. So it could be interesting to see this year.
6 serves 10.
The practice could stand to him.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Good point. It'll be interesting to see will Owen be able to get closer than he got last year, or even win it, because Robbie is the favourite, I think, without a doubt. But it'll be very, very interesting to see what sort of a challenge that Owen Kennedy can mount. But I think we're going to see a third game here, Cormac, so it could be an hour away yet.
That's going to stay on the side. Well, very well dug out by Catriona, because that was not easy to see. Driven back into the same corner again and dug out again.
Left corner. No, too high. Thought for a second she had her feet set. Is this a chance? No.
It is, but it's given up now. Martina's going to try and drive it down the right, and she does.
Beautiful kill.
The left side arm cut. It just, even if Catriona pushed up in the court, she was never getting near that. It just pulled and floated away from her the whole way. Great shot. Martina's stuck wrong-sided here, but doesn't get punished. Oh, Martina sends one up into the ceiling. Discussed it with herself for that miss.
6 going in and 10 coming out.
6-10. 6 going in and 10 going out, the referee says.
Just decided to change it up there. Maybe it's a Wexford lingo.
That's better by Catriona. Look at that, that's what we talked about.
But it's not dead yet.
Oh! No, that's what we talked about. Whoever player can just be a little bit more aggressive.
10.
Instead of taking 4 or 5 steps back, just take 1 or 2 forward and get under the ball. Very easy to say out here. It's a difficult thing to do in there.
Yeah, definitely. It's always important to be on the front foot.
Mark. 8 serves 10.
8-10.
Chance here for Catriona. She passes it
I like
up,
that shot.
but could be a winner. It has to be taken on this opportunity. And it is.
Brilliant kill.
Lovely shot. Martina looking a wee bit bamboozled here at the moment, looking out to her coach, shouting come on to herself.
9 serves 10.
Just going to need to get something going here again. Stop the rot.
That could be a huge turning point, that rally. It was just, that's the sort of rally that will give you confidence, because she executed 2 excellent shots. A great pass shot, and Martina dug it out, then she buried it. And that's disheartening for
Martina's front left. Dug out.
I think Casey is starting to really hum here.
Here we go, we're all together at 10.
And it's together at 10.
That will have been a blow to the system there for Martina, having had a substantial lead.
We saw it in the first game where Catriona threw a big lead and still came back and won it.
Is it a winner?
Shot. Yeah, it is. Good shot.
Hand out. 10-all.
Good
Hand
shot.
out.
Back wall kill. Catriona definitely the better player over the last
Still together at
4 or
10.
5 minutes.
Changing up the serve here.
One
Short
short.
ball.
Second serve.
Risky second serve.
Risky game. That's one to be cut off there. Catriona's got to stay aggressive because Martina will.
She might just get lucky here. That came off. At
That's a
pace.
lovely shot. That's an excellent shot by Catriona. It's a very smart shot.
Martina's just a wee bit all at sea here
11.
at the moment.
11 serves 10.
You know, she's shoulders slumped, just doesn't look confident. Needs to get going again here sooner. This match will have got away from her.
Martina is a streaky player. She's always liable at any time to turn it on and roll 4 or 5 balls. So Catriona's got to be vigilant, but she's got to be aggressive herself. That's a good shot too. Down the right. No.
It's going to kick out. Martina, go for it. And she turns down the
Doesn't go for it.
opportunity.
That was a chance. Would have expected her to go for that.
And then she goes for the more difficult option when it coming across her body. That was definitely the wrong option that time.
12.
She's paying the
12
price for
serves
it.
10.
Obviously, the easier shot was the one on the left coming in towards her body, and the second one shooting for a less favoured front right. It's not paying off. Mark given there, that ball was definitely short. It was actually inside off the red line.
I didn't see it myself,
13
Cork.
serves 10.
Yeah, it was on the inside of the short line.
The referee says no. Martina just looks a little bit annoyed there at the minute. She just needs to calm down. Well dug out by Casey.
Yeah, you know, you got to keep playing until the referee calls it. It was still a very makeable serve, so no excuses. It shouldn't have been missed. She needs to get that out of her head now and focus on the next point. And there's a uncharacteristic miss.
10 serves 13.
Change of serve here for Martina, going for an overhand round the house. Oh. I thought that ball was going to hit Martina.
Yeah,
she wasn't even looking at the ball.
Took her eye off it.
13 in and 10
Slight
out.
miss hit, but Martina just took her eye off it and she paid the price. I like that serve. A nice idea. A lob serve into her strong hand, but it was just a nice line and a nice pace.
Definitely, yeah. Even if Martina does get her favourite strong hand to it, it's always coming out into the middle of the court onto Catriona's right. So she was going to get a set up off it one way or another.
We can hear a voice in the crowd down below us here saying who wants it more. I think it's coming from the Limerick camp. Be interesting to see now who does want it more.
Good serve there, just an inch over the line.
Excellent return. Oh, well dug out by Catriona.
This has to be put away. And it is.
Hand out.
She's hard to find that range with her kills in the middle of the alley, as you talked about. Middle of the front wall, I should say.
10-14, but having been leading by 10 points to 5, it's 9 points to nothing streak here for Catriona Casey. And it still stays that way for now.
Well dug out by Catriona. Furious rally this. That's a good shot. Now there's a chance.
Big setup. This has to be put away. And
Smart
it is.
shot in front of herself. Really clever shot by Casey.
Martina's
14
just
going in and 10
head down
coming
here. She
out.
really needs to start digging deep here. Opportunity. Oh,
Dirty one.
Hand out.
They're always tricky.
yeah, you can't fault Catriona there. It was stuck to the sidewall, nothing she could
10
do with
in
it.
and 14 out.
That serve, is it coming out straight? It is.
No touch. She might have taken on the right hand, but a good shot with the left overhand. Now, is this the setup?
No. It's a repair.
Play it again.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's the right call.
She didn't really go for it though. I'd be
Score is
disappointed if I
10
was
serves
Martina
14.
there, but it wasn't.
It should have been put away. That Catriona was nowhere near
given
it.
up on it anyway, to be honest. Good
Oh,
serve.
there's a great
Ah.
serve.
Brilliant serve.
That's unreturnable if she can find a few more of those. Fist pump from
11
Martina here.
serves,
She's
14.
trying to get herself going here. She really needs it. That's her first point in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, she really needs
She
it.
found the serve again.
Well dug out by
Almost.
Catriona. Right corner.
There we go. Flat kill off the glass.
12. 12
Crowd love that
serves,
shot.
14.
Gets everyone going.
If you're Catriona Casey, what's going through your head here now, Cormac? She wants to win this so badly, and yet you're up against a player like Martina McMahon, who suddenly has got the bit between her teeth, is going to start going for kills. You've got to fight fire or fire, surely. No point being passive. Oh, great shot by Casey.
Hand out.
There we go, fire with fire. She rolls one out herself, so it has to be done. There's a couple of half chances each there before Catriona finally
14 serves 12.
put Martina to the sword.
Slow served it, but just it allowed Martina, it's a little bit loose, allowed Martina to take it on the left. She's got to target that right hand with her serve.
Martina just hasn't been putting any balls away with her right hand. Like, even usually she's so aggressive with both hands. It just seems to be a lot of driving.
That's a good shot.
It's going to be a case of who makes the first mistake here in this rally.
Chance. No, got to be more aggressive, Catriona.
And here we go, mistake followed by mistake.
Oh.
Great power there by Martina.
And down.
Drive it down the right.
This is exactly what I talked about a couple of minutes ago, Cormac.
12 going in
Catriona's
and
got
14
to stay
going
aggressive
out.
now. It's 12-14. It's there for the winning. She's got to stay aggressive. She can't get passive now at this crucial stage of the game. I do think Catriona has a little tendency just to play super safe, and you get away with that against most players. You won't get away with that against McMahon. These McMahons are dangerous.
Great defensive rally here, both players. Martina, I think, got her hand to that, just didn't make the front wall. Unfortunately, she'd be a bit disappointed with herself.
14 in and 12
There's
out.
only 2 points in it here.
I think Catriona is very close. She just needs to keep going for her shots.
Stiff arm right. Great shot
And
there.
down.
That's exactly what I'm saying. This is materialising in front of us.
12 serves 14.
Catriona had a half chance, didn't really do a whole pile with it, and Martina came in and just went for a kill and it came off. Now,
That's a tricky serve. And a point from it.
suddenly it's a 1 point game.
13 serves 14.
Tension. You can feel it here in that
Oh,
serve.
it's a hell of a
Oh,
serve.
excellent serve.
And it's together at 14.
Get her 14. Crowd raise the roof here. They're loving what they're seeing. Now Martina got herself into this opportunity in the first game, of course, but didn't capitalise on it, so she'll need to this time. But straight away after tying the game, Catriona's in.
Well, she knew she had to get in and fly that serve, and she did it, and she got a reward for being brave enough to step in and fly it, because it's tough on that last sidewall. 14-all, anyone's game. Just about over the line and no more.
Oh, she's looking up at the referee, not happy.
It was just over, I thought.
Yeah, I think I have to agree with you there. I think it was good.
Mark.
She's looking here appealing, but the
I seen it good,
referee's
Martina.
call
I
is
thought it was over
final.
the line. We haven't got a line, Judge. I called it good.
You know, Martina's getting a bit flustered there. She had ample opportunities after that
serves,
to
14.
step in and take the ball on the fly.
The destination of that rally.
No.
I don't think there are line judges in the big alley anyway.
Hand out.
Unlucky.
14 in and 15 out.
Good shot there by Martina, using the open space down the left. And we're all tied here. You could cut the tension with a knife. Finally, poised match. Just what we like to see.
14 serves 15. Sorry.
15
all. Together at 15.
Just a little slip of the tongue there by the referee, but corrects herself immediately.
Crowd are getting into
Crowd
this one now.
appreciating it. Martina's after getting away with a fluke. Going on the balance of it so far, though, Catriona has fluked 3 or 4 shots, so I think Martina was definitely due one. And it comes at a very important time.
Absolutely.
A good serve. Gives herself a chance.
That's an excellent shot there on the
That's
right.
exhibition shot there.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
The glass took the speed off it. Textbook.
17,
Underarm
15.
left hand. 17-15, so she's turning the screw here. And that's a lovely looking serve. That has to be flied. Oh.
No, not
I think there should have been a cover there, but it's not given by the referee, and Martina is going to get the chance.
Now, get onto your right hand. No, takes it with the left. Oh, great shot. This is a good rally. She's got it. That's up.
Oh, unbelievable dig there by Catriona Casey. Great athleticism to turn herself around, take it on her weak hand out of the right corner and pop it up on the wall.
I just realised that Casey nearly prefers her left hand off the back wall.
Definitely
Lots
today
of
she's been
with her right.
Yeah, she's passing them up with her right and moving across to her left. It's unusual to see.
That's a good shot. Well done. Cut it off. Chance for Catriona or Martina. Big chance.
Not taken. Oh,
was taken again. Martina should have made that.
Definitely.
16 serves 17.
16, 17.
Good shot there by Martina. Good defensive shot.
Hand out.
Call the second game, Cork.
Scoreline.
We'll call a winner for a start.
17 going in
I think
and
Martina's
16
going
coming
to
out.
close this one out.
I'll go with Catriona then to balance the books. It's very, very
We'll put
tight.
some money on it, but going by history, I know you don't usually pay your bets.
I don't usually lose.
Oh, dirty shot by Martina down the glass. Might get a chance off the back wall. She does. Oh, just skips in.
Hand out.
It would have been lucky had that made it. It was a miss hit by Martina.
I think it was a slight
17
miss. She sort of wrapped her hand around it a little bit too much. 16, 17. She's going to go for this. No.
That's a shot there. I just think. Oh, Martina's after taking a slide there.
Martina, you okay?
Hopefully she's not injured herself. Just.
This is a former intercounty camogie player. She's well fit for
Mark,
the rough
and
and
it's
tumble
together
of
at
it.
17.
Martina had a chance there on her right hand up at the front court and didn't take it at all. I know. Has to be taken. She paid the price. Digs that one out. That's going to be tricky from Catriona.
Well got. Big chance for Martina. From deep. Caught it well, but just clipped that crotch.
She just tried to force that shot there. Discussed it with herself.
That's a good shot by Casey. Again, a high quality rally. Oh, tricky.
Slowed down her swing, just made sure to contact. And again. Oh,
it's a bad hand there.
Bad, yeah. Just at the last minute she decided, I think she changed her mind. She was going to place it down the right like she did the time before and then tried to put a little bit of extra juice on it and sends it skywards.
18 serve 17.
So my prediction of Martina closing it out, it's going a little bit wrong at the moment. Catriona has the upper hand just by the 1 point.
Serve just creeps over the short line there.
Rock solid on her left hand off that back wall today.
Very impressive.
And
Right
an
corner.
opportunity here. And another one into the ceiling.
Mark.
We're only 2 points away here.
19. 19 serve 17.
Martina really needs to start digging deep here because she's only 2 points away from losing. And a third one.
Mark.
Up into the roof. That's 3 in a row into the roof.
20,
so it's match point
20
here
serve
to Catriona
17.
Casey.
To retain her My Club shop.ie All-Ireland Softball Senior Singles title. Here we go.
Now Martina has the
She's
opportunity.
gonna go
Will
for
she
it.
go for it? She does. She goes for it. This one,
And
it's
out.
all about. You have to go for it. So 3 points down. Needs 4 aces. What do you do at this stage? Stick with what was going, or just go guns blazing?
Guns blazing, I think.
17 serves 20.
Look at it this way, she needs to win 4 rallies. Casey needs to win 2.
Good serve.
Oh, excellent serve.
Excellent serve. There's no returning of that. And we've been talking about how solid Catriona Casey's left hand is, and it really is. So for a serve to be that
18.
effective, she's got 3 out of that corner that Catriona can
18
hardly
serves
touch.
20.
It's a marvellous serve.
Really is. Catriona's got to get across now and try and cut it off if she can.
She's trying.
Does well, does well.
Gives a big setup here.
Left corner.
She
Didn't
passes up the
go for it.
opportunity.
Didn't go for it.
Her footwork let her down there, I feel a wee bit, Paul. Whole front left open here, and again doesn't take it.
Martina a wee bit shot shy here. There's a chance. This is a big chance. Left hand down the right, I'd say. No, wrong shot again. The nerves are a huge factor here.
Shot shy is the word.
Can't see this being killed. It's not. Here we go. Right hand.
Lazy shot.
Oh, brilliant shot. Brilliant shot.
Great shot.
And out.
Left hand, yeah. She was
So it's
going
20
for it
going
too.
in
Hell of a shot.
And 18 coming out.
So here we are at match point again for Catriona Casey.
Say goodbye to Cherry for Catriona Casey.
That's a great serve into that corner.
Good serve.
It must be said as a good return by Martina. She needs to move her feet.
Is it going to come around for the right? It's not. It is. Oh.
And out.
Tricky. Very tricky though. Very tricky.
So after having 2 bites at the cherry, it's still not taken.
18 in and 20
You know, this
out.
could be massive if Martina was to somehow pull this one out of the fire and win it. You know, it could come back to haunt Catriona not taking those chances, but that's a big if and a but.
That's a nice
Wow, a
shot.
massive whip on that ball.
Oh, brilliantly dug out. Fantastic hit. The gasp of astonishment among the crowd there.
It's going to come out off the sidewall here. Martina
Got
drives one back.
Oh, she doesn't fly it. She had a chance to be attacking, and she ended up defending there.
Yeah, and she's caught out the back here. Oh,
Back wall. Slight miss hit. Big chance.
And it's taken.
Great kill.
So,
And out.
Catriona Casey gets a third bite at the cherry here at match point. Match point serving
20 in
18.
and 18 out.
She's changing her serve, Cormac, I think. No, it's
That's going to be a lob serve, I'm sure, again.
Yeah, it's a lob again.
There, you called it right. No, that serve really should have been pulled on.
It's a good serve.
Martina putting herself under massive pressure here. Could crack out off the side wall. Not taken. This is going to crack off the side wall.
She's got to get back to it. Well, God. Tension's unbelievable here.
Great
shot. What a shot.
And out.
Taken there by Martina, but credit's due to Catriona in that back corner. Her footwork is excellent off that back ball, even just to get that last awkward ball back.
Quite during the rally. So
referee just calling order here.
20.
18-20. So 3 bites at the cherry, not taken, and this is going to come straight out.
No, it was an inch away from the perfect serve.
Bit of a squeak out of the crowd there.
Catriona looks like she's not too happy.
19.
The child seemed to shout out
19
there.
serves 20.
Only 1 point in it here.
The tension is unbelievable here in Croke Park.
Oh, a bit of a slider bounce, I think. Yeah. Was the spot where Catriona was on the floor only a few moments ago, possibly got wet. One lucky one here from Martina. Oh, wow!
Mark.
Thought you could have made that.
Yeah,
it's just 20.
A hook shot off the right hand hitting the left side wall. Usually doesn't make it. That's how it just came straight across the alley there. So
I hope someone wins this rally with a good shot and not with a hand error. Oh, it's a good serve. Is it going to wrap around? No, it's coming around for left.
Her favourite left, as it would seem today.
Chance.
Not taken.
Needed more of an angle on it. A bit too straight.
And here we on our right hand.
Oh, it's not bad.
No, it's okay. A great defensive shot into the left corner.
Excellent shot by Martina.
There's another ball we just feel has to be
She's going for it, Cormac. She didn't go for it. Who's going to?
Here's her chance. It's coming out into the centre court. And she went for it. Wow, here we go! Third game, here we come. Brilliant turnaround from Martina McMahon just at the death. Catriona Casey had 3 opportunities at match ball and really didn't take them, and just goes to show if you tighten up that little bit, you're going to get punished.
That's what we were talking about. What a match we have on our hands.
We'll be back in 5 minutes after the girls regroup and get ready for the third game.
A, B, C. Accessories. Ball. Clothing. Visit gahamble.ie today.
We decided to get our transition year students to build their own one walls. So they began building 2 walls, and since that it's grown in popularity. I think I began with about 4 students playing. Now there are about 70 kids playing here every lunchtime.
We're going to open up the hall every day at lunchtime. The kids will be down there every day, so it's been taken off massively, and that's why we've took the girls to the competition today. It's popular with the girls as well as the boys in the school.
From our point of view, there was a real push between myself, I guess, as a promoter of the sport independently, but also with the PE department. With PE now being announced as a leaving cert subject, it's only going to grow in stature.
We have hundreds of schools across the country playing handball, and I have more and more schools contacting me each week looking to get started. You go to the schools at break time and lunch time, and you see the children lining up playing handball, so it's a great activity to keep children occupied. But the overall initiative of the schools one wall is to get more children playing at the handball clubs.
The sidearm is the most complex of the 3 strokes and is mainly used as an attacking option to hit either kill shots or low passing shots. It is also the most prominent stroke among the game's elite players to hit low power serves. Watch a few demonstrations. Body in crouched position, facing sidewall. Weight starts on back foot and transfers onto the front foot. Elbow is bent and wrist is curled on backswing. Make sure to get into an adequate pre-shot position, allowing the ball to drop below waist level. Contact point away from body, in line with centre. Forearm and fingers point to sidewall, and you follow through in the direction of the ball. Having identified the basic strokes of the game, underarm, overarm and sidearm, we can now progress to the various shot types in handball, which can be classed as either offensive or defensive. Let's start with the offensive shots. The kill shot is the money shot in handball, the shot the crowds want to see and the shot the players love to hit. The aim is to strike the ball low onto the front wall, so the opponent is unable to retrieve it. It is predominantly executed using the sidearm, but can also be hit using the underarm. From an adequate pre-shot position, step into the ball in a side-on position. Keep knees and waist bent and in a crouched position. Contact the ball as low as possible, keeping the ball low throughout the stroke. Aim for a low, straight trajectory. The kill shot can be played from anywhere on the court. However, it is recommended not to play it so regularly from very deep in the court, especially if your opponent is in front of the play and is anticipating your kill. The use of the corners and sidewalls adds a new dimension to your kill shot, as it angles the ball away from your opponent and can either speed up or slow down the pace of the ball as it hits the front wall. If using your right hand and you aim for a corner kill off the right side wall, then the ball will speed up and shoot out quickly across the front court. This is due to the natural spin on the ball, and the same will happen if you shot to the left side wall with your left hand. However, if you shoot with your right hand for a corner kill into the left corner, hitting the left side wall first, then the ball will lose pace and die off the wall for a softer kill. This change of pace can deceive your opponent and can be a brilliant shot when executed well. The aim of the passing shot is to force an opponent out of the front court and move them towards the back court. It can be used as an offensive or defensive shot, using either the underarm or side.
Do I need to call out the toll places or anything? No, I haven't. Oh, no, I don't know. I don't have my handbag. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you to take your seats there now for the third game in the ladies' final. Okay folks, we're going to get the game going, so a bit of quiet please. It's Catriona to serve in the third game. Okay, girls, the best of luck. 0-0. Mark. 1-0. Mark. 2-0. Mark.
So early days here. It's all
3.
It's all Casey taking an early lead, 3-0. Of course, big alley here. Third game up to 21, as you all know. So 3-0 lead is nothing essentially this early in the game. A great drive by Martina down into the back right.
Hand out. 0 serves 3.
Martina going back to that overhand lob serve. Has been getting her the point so far.
Mark.
Kill attempt just a wee bit too high, but
1 serves 3.
Catriona doesn't make the rekill. Great power there from Martina to drive it all the way around the court. Getting a bit tight in there, possibly could have been a replay, but girls happy to keep going.
Mark.
And that point for McMahon.
2 serves 3.
And a great serve there, and we're back together at 3. As I was saying, 3 points is a small lead in this code especially, and she brings back to 3-all.
Mark. 4.
So having led 3-0 early in this game,
4
Casey
serves
finds herself
3.
4-3 down, so it already swings in both directions. That's a great serve from Martina. If it catches the sidewall, and it does, gives herself an opportunity here. Just feel sometimes that ball coming across her body, Paul. She kind of slices it a bit too much, and then it's bouncing and kicking up off the side glass. If she just take maybe a little bit of pace off it and just slide it down the wall, it would pay more dividends.
3 in and 4 out.
She got a bit of joy
1
of that in
second
the first game. Martina just fixing her glove here.
Okay.
If she wants to bring it straight down that wall, she needs to go more underarm than sidearm, or come right under it with a closed fist, as has been very effective on some shots for her. See, it's coming off the sidewall here again. That's what I'm talking about. Very impressed with Casey's offhand left off the back wall.
I am too, but
she gets great
I'd like
power
to see
in
her
it
take
too.
a little bit more on her right though. Even though she's missing nothing with the left, but you imagine she could be a bit more aggressive with the right.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree with you. Like, regardless of how good your offhand is, it still is your offhand. You should be going guns blazing with your more dominant hand.
Oh, well dug out by Catriona. A chance now for McMahon. Nice shot. But, and there you go. She got a little bit aggressive there with the left and
Came across it too much, and the top spin just
4 in and
arced
4
into the
out.
ground. Tricky ball off the glass there. forcing the hand error off Martina. I don't really think she was
Still
at
together at
fault.
4.
It's just so difficult off that side wall.
Hand
Great
out.
shot there by Martina. This one's going to go all the way. This could be another 21-20 like we saw in the 40-20 final.
4 all.
Hint of a cover. Oh, good shot there by
Hand
Martina.
out.
Martina's shot just left it up a wee bit, but it was very awkward. It dropped straight out of the sky.
And it's still
She couldn't get
together
herself
4.
set properly for it, and Catriona punched a mistake. Oh!
Hand out.
The question I'd ask Cormac,
Still
especially
4
in light
all.
of the new proposals that the work group have come up with, are these games a little bit too long? You know, we're here now and it's 25
Mark.
past 4. This game started
5.
in around
5 serves 4.
not long after 3.
Yeah.
And we've another long, probably tour game to come here. They're long and they're not. I know they're not ideally suited with, say, the TV, for example, because you can't put a time on them. I know, say, the likes of tennis is the same. But these matches are a little bit long, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right there. Maybe for some players, as we saw,
4 in and
you know,
5
you
out.
can be a number of points, 6 or 7 points behind at 10, or you know, it could be 10-4 down. It's nothing in a game to 21, but if that game was up to 15, you have to really attack and go
One
earlier.
short.
Well, the crowd really got into this one at the
Second
end of the
serve.
first game and the end of the second game, particularly the end of the second game because it was tight. But you know, it's almost like the play doesn't really start until it gets to about 10 or 11. Everyone
Yeah.
knows that anything can happen, really. It's only when it gets to 10 or 11 and where every point really, really
Mark.
counts.
Yeah, it'd
And
be
it's
interesting
together
just to see,
5.
maybe if we ask some of the people watching here on Facebook what they think of the proposals for the scoring system to go to games of 15. It would really make players go for all out attacking from the very start of the game and stop people maybe only playing passive handball at the start of the game, sussing it out, and then mounting a comeback. Just let us know what you think there on the Facebook stream about that new scoring system that's being proposed on going to games of 15 for the
Is that sent in?
softball championship.
Mark.
Like, we're in the early exchanges here, and it's sort of like
6.
it's
6 serves 5.
it's kind of like a phony war, you know, 6-5. But you know, it really means very little until the exchanges get really tight.
1
Short ball.
short.
Yeah, you're right.
Second serve.
First game got to, I think, together at 12. Then game really kicked into life. Second game, 14 all, then really kicked into life. So, you know, if you could cut out some of those long exchanges at the start and go for the exciting handball, I think that definitely has to be a plus.
I think so. There's a beautiful shot by
And
McMahon.
out.
For anyone just joining us, Catriona won the first
5
game
going in and
21-14,
6 coming
and
out.
be 10-1 up, and then 13-12 down. She closed out, I think it was 21-14. Second game, Martina led early on. And
That's a lazy shot by
Catriona came
Martina.
back and got the game ball. Had 3 serves to win it, but Martina won at 21-20, so here we are.
Oh, it just kicked. Oh!
Mark.
I thought it was going to
and
go
it's
straight
together
down
at
the wall.
6.
So did Catriona. She had moved left and it came out sideways, which we wasn't anticipating.
Together at 6. I make this the third time they've been together in this tour game. Together at, sorry, it's the fourth
Mark.
time.
7.
Together at 3, 4, 5, and 6,
And 0.
and and 0. You know about
7
that.
serves 6.
Oh, lovely shot by
Mark.
Martina there. Using the sidewall to great effect. Bring the ball
8.
down and around the court.
8-6. 9.
Good read
serve
there
6.
from Martina McMahon. Moving over to the right and putting away a shot.
Well dug out. Well dug out that time. But again, a good kill.
10. 10
This
6.
time on her right hand, which I'm just surprised Martina hasn't really killed many balls off on her right hand today.
Maybe that'll be the difference. The thing that'll make a difference in this third game.
See, she turned one down there again. And a third chance. There she goes for it. Her right hand is super, so she really has to use it too.
11 serve 6.
Martina McMahon 10 points away from completing the clean sweep of major titles in the world of female handball. Catriona Casey 15 points away from retaining her Big Alley crown. Nice kill.
And out.
Yeah, a little bit of a sloppy shot there from
6
Martina. She
in
shakes her
and
head. She
11
knows
out.
she really gifted an opportunity to Catriona, but Catriona stepped on that opportunity and took it. Great shot into the front right hand side of the court. You can see that serve of Catriona's. It's something she's practiced over and over and over again. Like each one of those lob serves are only going over the short line by a couple of inches, making it impossible for Martina to step in and pull.
And fly it, yeah, absolutely.
7. 7 serves 11.
Martina tried to step in and fly that one and was unable, as she would have broken the service line and gives a point away. So as I was saying about
that can really hurt your confidence when a lob like that goes against you and you're sort of, you haven't got the confidence to be aggressive and assertive and step in and fly it.
Big opportunity. Oh, fantastic shot.
And out. 11 serves 8.
Matthew Hines says 21 points, Big Ali, best game of the lot. Longest game of the lot, I say. 11 serves 8 here. Long way to go till the final yet. Good shot. Manages to generate plenty of power.
Well done. It's an intense battle here going on in this rally. It's going to drain energy out of both players. Important to try and get the win. Big shot. Oh, and she takes it. Great shot there. Catriona Casey.
Just watching the replay of this one. It's that was a really important shot, as you said. It was so important that someone got the win in that rally.
And 11 out.
Energy sapping rally.
So 8 serves 11, only 3 points the difference. There's that lob serve. I think that one was short. Martina doesn't turn around this time, which I think is a better option for her because it's not going to change it.
They're so evenly matched, these two players. Really nothing between them. Good shot by Catriona.
Mark. Nine serves 11.
Catriona's getting a lot of points from shots along that last wall. Seems to be giving Martina a little bit of trouble. That's short.
One short. Second serve.
Paddy Quish said it's the game of Kings/Queens. Crown emoji. Paddy Quish said S. Elaine Delaney, leave it at 21. Michael Stones, agree, leave it at 21. Denver Moxon, leave it at 21. Conor O'Gorman says, interesting. Going on, Limerick, says Dáil Real. Brilliant game. Great stuff, says Conor McDonald.
Mark.
Thanks everyone getting in touch. Keep the comments coming.
10 serves,
It's interesting
11.
just to see after that nobody seems to have be of the opinion that the proposed change to 15 aces would be a good idea.
Mark. And it's together at 11.
11 all.
Crowd appreciating that.
Well, the crowd getting going again because the phony war is over and the real war begins now, because the first 10 or 11 points really, it's just a matter of going through the motions, getting up a lead or whatever, but it comes down to the last 10 points or so. I'd like to hear someone rebut that argument.
And
The old saying, Dominic Sheridan from Cavan always says, it's not how you start in handball, it's how you finish. That's so true. So often you see players with a big lead early in the game, but it's whoever dominates the last 10, 12 points of the game will generally win it. Generally.
Well done by Martina. Tricky ball off the side wall there. She's got herself right back into this rally. Pinned Catriona back into the back left. Oh, brilliant shot on her left hand again. Martina hadn't really done much wrong. Left her out the back, 55 foot away from the wall, and Catriona rolls one with, and puts it down quite low with her left. Here's a big chance for Catriona. Lovely pass and shot.
12 serves, 11.
Trina Casey, 9 points away. I really feel we could see another 21-20 here. Be amazing if these two players played 2 All-Ireland senior finals in Big Alley and Small Alley in the same year and both went to 21-20 in the third game.
Yeah,
of course, a game to 21 is not a tiebreaker. We should point that out for the uneducated masses. Well done by Catriona. Oh, look at that. Brilliant.
And out. 11 in and 12 out.
Shouts here from Martina's coach, watch behind you. You know, maybe she's just guilty of not watching where her opponent is, using the space that's given to her.
Jamie Hunter says Defo 15, far more exciting.
And out.
Have to agree with Jamie Hunter myself personally. Kieran McMullen agrees.
With what?
I'm not sure, just he's in agreement. Terry McElvaney says Big Alley is meant to be a grueling slog, might be a danger of losing some of that with shortened games. I don't know where it says in the rule book it has to be a grueling slog. I think the grueling slog aspect, if you're into that, to go and do a hell and back. We're here to see good handball, not to see big slogging matches.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there.
Hello to Sean Devine, gets in touch. Be good to see how Devine would get on against these ladies.
Hand out.
Sure, he'd be of the opinion that he'd roll them out.
Yeah, maybe he'll get in touch and let us know.
Mark. And it's together at 12.
Together at 12. Together once again. Thanks to Sean Devine for his private message there, commending us on our commentary. Thanks very much, Sean. I'm delighted to give you that mention you asked for.
Yeah, it means a lot to us.
Mark. 13.
Martina has a pep in her step here. She's after walking in towards the service box there, just determined as ever. Might just get lucky. Miss hit there by Martina. She's not punished straight away.
Oh,
lovely shot.
He's done it again.
And out.
That left hand kill shot us in like a nuclear clock, but it never misses.
12 in and 13
Totally reliable
out.
in the left corner with the left hand. Conor McDonald says, fine if you win your big court game 21-20. If only one match on programme, 3/21 is fine. Absolutely. I agree with Conor there, but we don't have one match on any of these big programmes.
Bit of laziness creeping in there from Martina.
And it's together at 13.
She just watched that ball hit the wall, foot and a half up. She easily could have made it had she moved, and gives Catriona a point to bring the game back level for the umpteenth time.
Second serve.
It's actually it's the sixth time. It's not the umpteenth time. It's the sixth. It's the seventh time they've been together in this third game alone, which goes to show how tight it is between these two great players.
Martina with a big opportunity here, and fluffs it into the ground.
Mark. 14. 14 serves 13.
Gary McNulty says, I'd say either have time games, otherwise keep them at 21. Have to say it. Just can't understand the logic there. Have them very short or very long. I'd rather have it somewhere in the middle myself, but it's good to get people's opinions.
Mark. 15. 15 serves 13.
So we're really down to the business end of this match here. 15 serving 13. Catriona Casey only 6 aces away from All Ireland glory. Make that 5 aces. That was a brilliant serve. Stuck tight to the sidewall. Nothing that Martina could do with it.
16. 16 13.
There's that serve again, only a couple of inches across the service line.
Now it goes back to what we were saying about an hour ago at the end of the second game, Cormac. It's what player's going to be most aggressive and go for their shots. It's going to be the one that's going to win it. Oh, there's a great shot. And are the doubts going to creep in with Catriona, or is she going to? She seems a little bit spooked by Martina when these games get tight. Are the doubts going to creep in again, Cormac, or is Catriona just going to go for these shots and close this one out?
Is Martina going to have a go here? Just drives it back.
Oh, unlucky, but
bit of a miss.
It was a courageous shot.
Yeah, it was a courageous shot. Just
14.
got unlucky with the contact. Wee bit
14
of a miss hit.
16.
But I think it's the right play there. She had her opponent outside her right to try and hit low down the left.
It's turning into a really epic encounter here.
And out.
Catriona finding joy in that corner again.
It's been so prevalent in this game how Catriona has just pinned Martina back in that right corner, and Martina's certainly struggling with that last sidewall.
16 serves 14.
16 serving 14 here. 2 points in it. Catriona Casey to serve. Mistimed stroke there by Martina.
We'll ask the people who are tuning in to call it. Is Catriona going to close this out, or is Martina going to manage
17 serves 14.
Oh, look at that shot.
And out.
Great shot there, but Martina doesn't do the usual fist pump because I think she knows she kind of got away with one there. 14-17. Power serve not working at all.
Great shot by Catriona. She's got to take those chances.
Martina getting visibly frustrated here with herself.
17,
The serve was
serve
just
14.
poor and got her on the back foot straight away.
Call it, folks. 17-14 to Catriona Casey. Will McMahon complete the set of major titles in female handball, or will Casey
With shots like
retain
that, she
her
will.
title? A little bit of luck there.
14-17.
Words of wisdom there, encouragement from our coach, just telling her to breathe. There's lots of time
well
left
dug
in
out
this
by
for her
Casey.
to turn it around. Great shot there by Martina. That's the shot I've been talking about. If she steps under the ball, closes her fist and
15,
drives it with no spin
15,
down that
serve
right side,
17.
it's going to gain her a lot of points. Wow, big wide whip kill. Great shot by Martina.
16,
Now
16,
only 1
17.
point in it.
Are the doubts going to set in here?
I think
for
so.
the
If,
defending champion?
if Martina can get this one more point here, the crowd is going to
That would
erupt.
level for the 8th time. It's
Here's
coming
the
out
chance
off the back wall.
wall.
Katrina's got to fly that. No, she steps back.
So it's who's going to strike first here?
That's a good shot there. Pins Katrina back, but nobody is moving in on the ball, which means these deep drives are not really paying off. There's a good shot by Casey.
Casey
Huge chance. Right corner.
has
Got
to
to
be
be.
taken. And it's not. Put into the floor.
Mark.
The crowd
And
groans.
it's together at 17.
Martina has her hands on her hips. She knows she got away with one there. She had basically conceded that point and somehow managed to win the point.
They're level
And
for the
together at
8th time in
17.
the 3rd game alone. Conor McDonald says, hard to call. Whoever takes on shots will win. I would agree 100%. Jack O'Reilly says, Martina
Excellent
call
serve
back.
there by Martina to take the lead here.
18, 18, serve 17.
18-17. Martina just taking a little bit extra time over that ball than she usually would, and
another
rightly
serve.
so. She worked out her angles and executed it perfectly.
19, 19, 17.
Crowd murmuring
McMahon's
here, getting excited.
So streaky, but now she's just finding her hot streak at the right time.
And here we go.
Mark.
Match ball, serving 18.
20. 20, serve 17.
17. Apologies.
Possible match point.
Match point
Martina
here for
McMahon.
Martina McMahon.
7 for the match.
That's a good looking serve. Big setup.
Casey's there, Hawk. Good return. McMahon's going to get her feet behind her. Would she go for it?
Probably the sensible shot.
Oh, huge shot by Katrina Casey. What a shot by Casey.
Martina McMahon just clenching her fists, showing her frustration a little. She has to just throw that out of her mind and forget about it, you know.
We could see another 21-20. It would be
and
absolutely
20
extraordinary. I would say it's the first time it has ever happened in senior handball that two players have played a 21-20 third game senior final in both Big Alley and Small Alley in the same year.
Big miss there by Martina.
18, 18, serves 20.
Match just paused here for a minute till Martina McMahon fix her glove. I think the strap maybe
John Ward
damaged
says
on it.
great serve. Ollie Ryan says finish it. Michael J.
And
Stone
she's ready
says
to go.
Martina keeps her cool, she will win.
So it's 18, serves
Dermot
20.
Moxon says Martina goes on to win. Thanks everyone.
Good serve.
That's a great deep return. Oh, well done by Katrina. Has she overhit that one up? Oh, misses it by an inch.
Mark.
Skips one into the ground. It has to be said, that's
19.
two bad hand errors
19, serves
by Martina
20.
McMahon.
I don't think it was the actual execution of the shot. I think it was the wrong shot. She should have taken it off the back wall. So it's going to be difficult with not much of a backswing. It's unbelievably tense here in Croke Park.
And here we go. Together at 20.
Mark. And it's together
Has
at
to be
20.
said, Paul. It's going to be a cruel finale to whoever loses it.
Katrina
It's so
Casey
tight.
serving
Match point.
to retain her title. They're level for 9th time in this third game. What a game of handball we've seen here. She's got to fly it, doesn't?
Just when it comes down to this, I hope that this game.
Tricky.
I hope that this game is won on a scoring, on a good positive note, and not somebody's mishit. So here we go again, Martina, the second time of asking. for match point.
Does well to dig it out. It's dropping.
Sensible shot.
Tough shot this. Just got to keep away from Martina's left hand.
Well scooped out, great
Pass it.
change of hands.
This is going to sit up for Martina, is it? The tension must be absolutely unbearable. Is this going to stay in? It is.
Half chance here, not taken.
This is so close. Casey with the left. That's a good shot. It's a great shot.
Oh. Martina just unable to throw that one back up to the front wall. So Catriona Casey gets in and gets her second chance in this game, her fifth chance overall.
Fifth chance for the match between the second and third games. Here we go, Catriona Casey. Can she finish it out? It's a good serve. It's a really good serve. Puts it into the rafters again.
Shrieks out of the crowd here. They can't believe what they're seeing. Third time for Martina. So between them, they have 8 match balls not taken.
Quiet, please, quiet. 20-20.
This would really get your pulse going. Unbelievable stuff.
Catriona's mad to crank up that big left hand. If she gets
would
half
have
a chance, she's going to go for it.
Martina came out a little in front of not
She
given,
has it.
and she has it! Martina McMahon, 2018 Senior Ladies Softball Champion, on a scoreline in the final game of 21 points to 20. It went the whole distance, a marathon of a match.
Standing ovation here, Cormac, and it's well deserved by these two brilliant players.
Yeah, you have to feel for Catriona Casey too. You know, she got so close, had so many chances, just not closed out. You know, it just goes, doesn't matter if you get to 20 or how many times, if you don't put the match away.
I'm not. Everyone
Martina McMahon's going to just peg you back.
To a goal, but he's not related to him either.
Absolutely, and it's just absolutely astonishing game of handball we've just witnessed.
Absolutely, we witnessed an excellent game of handball between two of the best players ever probably to play this game. So well done, Catriona, and well done, Martina. Congratulations, Martina. That applause is certainly not unwanted or deserved in this case. It was an absolutely exhibition of handball. So well done to both players. Congratulations to you both. Well done, Catriona. So, have you done that?
Let's do presentations and we'll call the runner-up, Catriona Casey. And the winner from Limerick is their second softball title, Martina McMahon.
I just want to say it's an absolute pleasure to watch that game. Just ask for another massive round of applause for both these two great players. Martina, I'd say it's unprecedented in the history of senior handball for two players to play a 21-20 third game, All-Ireland senior finals in the small alley and the big alley. It goes to show how close it is between yourself and Catriona. You've come out on top this afternoon. How does it feel?
Yeah, I suppose, I don't know, I definitely didn't go my way today, but I suppose I finished on top, and that's all I can ask for. Like, I suppose when things don't go right, you just have to dig deep, and that's what I did. I wasn't too happy after the first game. I wasn't too happy with my performance throughout, but listen, that's not taking it away from Catriona. She definitely changed her softball game this year compared to last year. Like, off the back wall she was killing, which is something she used to do before. So she caught me on the hop a few times, and they weren't hard kills either. They were soft, so they were hard to retrieve too and hard to read. Like, but yeah, I suppose I just have to congratulate Catriona as well. I know we've met a lot over the last year, like, and I suppose, like previous years, she's always been on top, but I suppose it's nice to have one over this year.
What? When I spoke to Catriona during the week, I asked her how long did it take her to get over her loss in the Worlds, and she said, I'll let you know when I do get over it. And I had to smile at that comment, because it goes to show how intense this rivalry is, and it's probably, with respect, we can't talk about Martina McMahon without talking about Catriona Casey, and vice versa now. Do you feel that you're driving each other on to new heights and developing new shots and sort of bringing the ladies' game to a new level?
Yeah, definitely. Like, for a rivalry, as you said, like, it takes two players, so it's not all me, it's not all Catriona, it's the two of us that push each other on. And I suppose, like, over the last couple of years, you can see how both of our games have improved. Like, and like when one of us improves, the other improves with each other. Like, so I suppose we're trying to see what I can improve that Catriona can. But like the next time we played, Catriona cops what I improve, I cop what Catriona improves. So it's good, like, to push each other on. But yeah, I suppose, like, I've no doubt Catriona will be back, and she's a great competitor. I have good respect for her, but I suppose I just enjoy to spin what I can.
You've had a very, very busy year. You've had an awful lot of success as well. I suppose you're going to take a few weeks off now, but what's next for you, Martina?
Yeah, definitely. Jesus, it's tough going this year, like, but as I said, I won't knock it down. Like, so to maintain my winning was something I wanted to do, but yeah, after this weekend, I'm going to take a few weeks off of handball now, of course, but I'd still do fitness work, like something different, you know, mix it up, change it up a bit, and yeah, I'm looking forward to a bar of chocolate now. Forget the pizza. I've had the pizza after the Worlds, but definitely a bar of chocolate. But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to now, just chilling, family time for a few weeks now.
Okay, well deserved. And once again, give them a massive round of applause, folks. Thanks very much.